everyone? Hope this has gone live okay. Let's check on the screen. Oh yes, we're on there. Just have to push you over a little bit. My screen went the other way around this time. So, hi Joe. Having fun with my camera, Joe. Like you do. You should be able to see everything there now. That should be quite visible. Just put that down there. How are you doing, Joe? Are you having a good weekend? Hi Amanda, how are you? Hi Annette, lovely to see you. Thanks everyone for joining me. It's a funny one, isn't it, a Sunday afternoon? But I just thought, yeah, let's have a bit of fun with the Imala, the new ones. We're all so excited about them, aren't we? We've all got very giddy with it. Hey Pauline, thanks for joining me. Which photos are those, Pauline? Do you know I send stuff and then I forget? Right, okay. I'm going to play with the flower hugs, and I just want to show you how I did my card that I posted today. So I used some water card, the watercolour paper card, whatever you've got. Oh, you're just cooking your roast pork, are you, Amanda? Yeah, it's so exciting. Yesterday was exciting enough, but it's one after another, isn't it? So let's get started. Okay, like I say, it's watercolour paper, cardstock, because I want to put some water on. And I'm going to use the flower hugs. Look at that stamp. Isn't that fabulous? Right. Yes, I picked up some more stamps yesterday and I've still got more to get, so let's hope they all don't go. Because we've waited so long, haven't we? And it was so lovely yesterday seeing everybody. It really was. It was Annette, and it was lovely to see you, Annette. It was an amazing day. It always is. I mean, Tony organises these things, and she is absolutely the master of it. And it's so enjoyable. Such good fun. Right, let's stamp that down. So that's stamped down, and all I'm going to do is just have a little bit of water to spray. Not a lot on, just a couple of little sprays on like that. And I'm going to do this one a different colour, and I use the pretty colours inside because they're great for blending with water. It was Annette, it was amazing. And I'm going to use the redwood because today obviously it is Remembrance Sunday, and so I just want to take that into account today. So we'll see how we're going. I've not done this in the red before, so let's see. I'll just take a bit off that. And then we go on. And then just press it like that into the water. Isn't that lovely? I mean, that's... I've not even dabbed that either. But I'm going to dab it. I'm going to be naughty and dab it. I can always get another piece of card if it doesn't work out. So, this is just a microfiber cloth. So I'm just go on it and I dab all over the card. And can you see the lovely background that makes? It does for a brilliant background. Like that. If you don't have enough, just dab on your stamp with the excess colour. And you see that? It does look lovely in that colour, doesn't it? Then I'm going to clean my stamp. And I'm going to place this back over. Yes, I know it's a bit dodgy, isn't it, going back over, but when you've done it with the water, it sort of silhouettes it anyway. So back over with that, like that. Press down. And then I'm going to go over with the black. Actually, I need to put my sentiments in, I've just remembered. With these sentiments that you get with this are a bunch of flowers for you, flower hugs, bloom with grace, and friends are the sunshine of life. So I'm going to use the bloom with grace on there, like that. Put that back down. And then back down with the black. That should be okay. There we are. Just blurred it a little bit, but not too bad. Not too bad. Just go back over with your black. Because this is your top one. Then if it has blurred it a little bit, just spray with a bit of water. And again, dab. Like that. It's nice, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to clean my stamp. It's good to play around with your inks and your waters. And just have a jolly good play with it. There we are, that's back on its sheet now. Put that over there. Okay, just going to dry this off just a little bit, not too much. And what I want to do is I want to add some red to these roses. Aren't they beautiful roses, these? Gorgeous. So I'm going to go with my Gossip ink markers. Oh, wrong end. On the brush end, that's it. Just to bring out this rose here. Like that. I love how the water, you know, just sort of softens the edges of it, doesn't it? Like that. Do you like that, Amanda? It is good to have a play, isn't it? I love it. And this is the best of the Imala stamps. It gives you that real arty feel to it. Just going with the dark, and just with a little bit of the darker red now. Just on the edges of the petals as well. And that just brings it out. There we are, bit of shading. I've left my tea cooking. There we are. And just on the leaves a little bit of shading on the leaves. Just to bring those out. Because the black's not quite brought that out. So are you going to get them all, or what's your favourites at the moment on these? You just think, when you look at them, you think, oh yeah, this is my favourite, and then you see another and you think, oh, that's my favourite. Oh. Hey, that's just brought those leaves out, hasn't it? That's brought that out nicely. A little bit of shading up there. Let's get the narrow end. Oh yeah, are you connected to the internet, Annette, with your TV? Mine isn't. I mean, I can get on to Create and Craft on the TV on that channel, but I can't get on. I've not done the internet thing. Mandy, ours is a very old TV. It's not really a smart TV. So that's really popping, isn't it? It is difficult to choose, Joe, and try and wait till the show as well. I know it's difficult because you just feel, oh no, they're gonna the good ones you want are gonna go, but they have deals on the show. But and I have a feeling that they won't load them until the last minute, because the last thing they want is for there to be a show and there be nothing left. Oh. because, you know, we've waited so long. I think everybody's just so excited about these. There we are. That's looking lovely, isn't it? Okay, so I've got this is a 7x10 card, but I've actually cut a little bit off it, and I'm going to mat it with black. And let me just get my glue. Pop that on. Like that. Then we'll glue this up. You know, wasn't that easy and yet so effective for making a card, and yet getting really arty with it, and you know, you can't buy something like this in the shop, can you? You couldn't find me last time, could you not, Annette? I'm glad you found it this time. I think it's because I didn't do an event last time, because it was a bit last minute. There we are. So that's that. Lovely, isn't it? So simple and yet so very, very effective. Right, I'll pop that to one side. And the next one I want to play with, I'm going to play with the new... oh, what I did want to mention was, on the Stitch with Love one, you get this stamp in it as well. And it says made with love. So on the back of your card, pop your card in there, and on the back you can stamp this, made with love by, and you can add your name, or if you've got a stamp with your name on, even better. I picked one up off eBay with my name on. Did you not get that, Annette? Well, I think you'll be able to get it later. Look at that on the back of your card. How cool is that? Yeah, I have a little, just a little stamp that has my logo on for my cards. And I just got it off eBay. I emailed the guy that was selling personalised stamps, and I sent him my artwork for what I wanted, and he made it. It was only like a £10 or something like that. Isn't that cool? Oh, you bought too many of you now. Well, you know, they might be there in the future if you want it. And I am going to be doing something with this. So, and you'll be able to craft along. That will be good. So I'll pop that back on there. But isn't that lovely for the back of your card? I love that. Really love that. Okay. Just put that over there. And then when you have a card like this and you're sending it out, you know, you can just get your envelope like this. Get your stamp that you've used. And you can just use the flowers. Put that up there. In the corner like that. And if you get like a pale grey, Morning Mist. This is Morning Mist. and just dress your envelope like that. I mean, how lovely is that? You know, to get an envelope through the post. What I've done there. Bit of a smudge on my envelope. Sorry. So that's your envelope and your card that'll go inside, and that'll match your card. Hey Karen, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me. We've been using the flower hugs and did it on watercolour, on the watercolour paper. And we sprayed with water and used the pretty colours inside and stamped and dabbed to get this really unusual background. Nice, isn't it? Now, I'm going to be using the stencils and the Hello Honey stamp. This one. She is gorgeous, isn't she? It was just a special one, Karen. I'm normally on a Wednesday or a Thursday, during the week anyway. And but I've done this one as a pre-launch to the chapter 28 that'll be on tomorrow. So just wanted a little bit of fun the night before. Should do like a Christmas thing. 'Twas the night before the launch, the Imala launch. Make a song with that, eh? Right, okay. So I'm going to use the stencils and I'm going to use the stamp. So I've made a mask, and I want to put that on there, right in the centre, like that. Just pop that down there, and I'll just this is the Sticks To mask, so it's a little bit sticky on the back, and I just want to pop her there. So I've not done this before, so we'll see how it goes. So yeah, the stencil essentials have got all the circles in. They've got the hearts with all the different size hearts in, and the full basket at the back, and very, very handy. Hi Christine. Yeah, everybody's cooking the tea and we'll be all done for tea. So what I want to do is I'm going to use some tumbled glass and my Imala brush. Can you see that okay? Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going around, just on the very tip of it, around here. Just bringing that in. Not going out on the edge, just not going outside of it, just on the inside here. Like that. So she's just inside there like that. I'm going to lift her off. You can see where that's been. To get a little bit of cardstock under there. Just under there. And then get my stamp. Yes, the brushes are back in stock. We're just waiting of the highlighter pens to come back in, but they shouldn't be long. They shouldn't be long. So I'm going to pop her in there. where the mask was. Hopefully. And I'm going to stamp her in the VersaFine Clair Twilight. I'll just put a bit of card there in case it comes down lower, which it will, as you can see. And a little bit at the side by the looks of it as well. We get a bit of card. Just in the side there. So it doesn't go on the outside of my card. Like that. Snap her again. Oh, just had chicken, all the veg and 2 Yorks as your count. Yummy. You're making me hungry. Oh, that's come lovely, hasn't it? Oh, let's take that down a bit. It's not done the bottom bit. Do some more at the bottom. That's it. And then just a little bit of the blue. Let's take that off. Let's wipe that off. So we've just got a bit of a circle round. Then when we take that off, can you see there's just her and that circle left? Brilliant stencils these, aren't they? Right, so that's that. Get rid of my rubbish. And we'll colour her in. Do a face. This is my Copic marker. And her hands and her arms. She's beautiful, isn't she? I love Carley's dollies. So we will be doing a few. And a few techniques with it. Just a little bit of blusher. Just a little bit of blusher on her cheeks here. And then I'll go over that and blend that out. Don't forget it dries lighter as well. little bit under her eyes. Blend that out. I have the other Copic, but I think it's a bit, maybe a tad too dark. We'll see. Just to go around the edges of the face. And then blend it in. That's nice. I do like the Copic colours. And then a bit down the hand as well. Mouse with dandelion. Oh, the mouse with the dandelion. Yeah, Christine. He is adorable. I will be using him on Wednesday. Or one day this week. It'll probably be Wednesday. The reason I'm not always regular with that is my grandson is plays football, and he's currently being he's on an 8-week retainer with Port Vale. He's only 9, but he's in the juniors. So if they have to go down to Port Vale, we look after the youngest one. So we get to babysit. Right, just going to use one of my pencils because I don't want this too dark over her eyes. So I just want a little bit of eyeshadow on there. Sometimes your markers, they can be too dark, can't they? But just want some nice blue eyeshadow on there. Can you see that? It's lovely, that, isn't it? And then a darker one for her eyes. Oh, lovely. She's the ice queen. And then some nice pink lipstick. So we've used all sorts of mediums tonight, haven't we? You know, it's good, isn't it? I'll just get a bit darker on the edges. Like that. Just to bring her lips out. So that they're not flat. Use my Imala highlighter as well, just to... That's it. Can you see the difference in that? I might bring you down a bit, actually. You seem high up there. How's that? That's a bit better, isn't it? Okay. And for her hair, I'm going to do in a pale yellow, very pale yellow, because I don't want it too dark. I just want a hint. Just a hint of blonde. Like that. With just a bit darker at the roots. Like that. Carley will be doing some great demos tomorrow. We're really looking forward to it. going to have my tea early because it's 6 o'clock. The show's at 6 o'clock. And her bowl is going to be in an aqua. Like this. And her dress, all these fabulous frills. Steady hand. She is beautiful, Amanda. When you get them all, it'll be a case of what do I play with first? And steadily around the corner here. Hopefully this should do a bit of shading, yeah, a little bit of shading like that. A little bit of shading. These are Nova markers. I do like them. I do like the Nova. And then blend that in. It's so lovely of you all to join me this evening. I know it's a busy time on a Sunday. See, I've gone a little bit out of my thing there. I don't think it'll do it with the white cover. Oh yeah, it does. You see how magic these are? I've gone outside and gone over it with the white highlighter. And there we are. Gone. Okay. Now, I wanted to do a bit of a wreath around her. And like I say, I've not done this one on with her before, so I do need to just be careful with this. These are just some, I think the cardio these, and they just, you know, you can just make up your own wreath with it. I do have my acrylic block, but I'm not that confident of it not making a mess, to be honest. So again, I'm going to use my Twilight stamp. Just go around the edge of that circle like that. Yeah, it's I mean, I have done it, and I'm usually okay, to be honest, but it's just taking that chance, isn't it? And the worry that you'll mess it up. Because knowing my luck in a live, I'll mess it up. It's all right when I'm not doing a live. You know, you can just chuck it in the bin. But so there we are around there. So easy, isn't it, to just add a little wreath using bits like this. There's a smaller one in it as well, so you can add extra depth to it. Make it fuller and fill in any spaces you want. I don't stamp the stalk of it, the branch of it, just those little bits like that. Not put it very well, has it? Can't see this while I'm stamping, can you? Let me just move up. There we go. And a little bit there where it looks a bit, just a little bit empty. Sticking to me. There we are. It's lovely, isn't it? It's a nice wreath around her. Do you like that, Joe? Pretty, isn't it? So, we finished with the stamping. And the branches I'm going to make frosty. Nice and frosty with glitter. Because it's, you know, she's out in the frosty air. Going to a Christmas party. I should have got them yesterday, the wine glasses, and do you know, I think I was just a bit too giddy yesterday. But I'll get them now in my next lot. And I'm going to get the wine glasses, because that will be fabulous for New Year, you know, saying Happy New Year. So let's get some lovely frosty glitter on here. Can you see that? Put that there. What that tape's doing on there. And then her dress. It's not a party dress without glitter, is it? So I have a nice aqua blue there. It's just giving the edges, you know, can you see that? Giving her dress a nice sparkle. Let me just put that one back. And her hair bow. What time is it? Are we okay? Okay, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And then on her bow, just a little bit darker. All these lovely glitters. Glittering on the bow. It's nice, isn't it? I think I prefer the other glitter. Come on, what am I like? Whew. Did you see me glitter nearly go then? At least it didn't nearly go on the floor. I just want to darken under some bit of shading around the bow. Just realised I didn't do that. There we are. With my quickie glue pen. I'll put that nice light glitter on. Sometimes chunky glitter works, and other times it just doesn't work at all, does it? Move that, and then I don't knock it on the floor. Put this in my bin. And there she is. I mean, you could add, if you've got some of the chunky ones like berries on, couldn't you? I do, Karen. I love a bit of glitter. I do, Annette. I do love my glitter. What am I like? So, I've got, this is an 8x8 card. I've stamped inside, and I've done my stamp on the back from my Stitched with Love. And I've got, this is like an aqua metallic for the back. So I thought she'd be nice on that, is to just sort of set her off there. Have I done that right? Yeah. Not very big, that, is it? It's not very wide, is it? What width have I done that? Let's have a look. Let me measure. So that's 6.5. That's 6 3/4. So just see if it's just not very big around her, is it? You know, you can cut these on your cutter, and yet they still don't always line up. Yeah, she goes on. She's going on there. So that's got to go on that way. Yeah, isn't it? And that. I didn't have a lot of time to prep because I've been out all day. At our grandson's football match. And I've got that right. Got that right. I've still done it wrong, haven't I? Should be that way, I think. Yeah. So let's make sure it's level. There we are. Then we'll stick her down. So it's just giving it a little, not too much border, because she's the focal point, isn't she? She really is the focal point on it. If you use wet glue, you've got a little bit of wiggle room there. And then you can put a sentiment on. I think that's too big. That might be better. Little sentiment on there. I think that one's a bit too big, isn't it? And that covers up the wreath. So let's pop this little one on. That'd be a lovely Christmas card for anybody to get, wouldn't it? Do you like the colours, Karen? Thank you, Annette. Merry Christmas. I don't know where my black card's gone. So if I put that under there, you'll see it better. There we are. Isn't she pretty? She's lovely, isn't she? Yeah, all the blues and the turquoises, the aquas, and that's our other one from tonight. Our lovely flower hugs. Yeah, you like those? Right, so I should be back on Wednesday. It'll either be Wednesday or Thursday, but I'll do it as an event so that you can all, so that you all get your invitations, those that I know. Anyone else, I'll perhaps do it to everyone so that everyone gets notified, because I hate it when people have missed it and say, oh, I didn't know it was on. It's a shame, really. So, yeah. And also, I will be announcing on Wednesday or Thursday something special for the Crafty Army. So do tune in. I'm going to tell you. You're going to have to tune in later this week, and I'll let you know what it is. All right. Thank you, Annette. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining me. It's been lovely to have your company, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye, and enjoy your evening meal. Bye-bye.